Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. Today is August 13th, 2025. We've got the camera pushed out just shy of 60 feet. We're at 310 Maxine Circle. I don't know if I said the address already. Trying to shake that little debris off the camera head. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line, and it looks like a good connection there. A little bit of buildup on the lateral line. So far, probably not enough that I'd recommend having it cleaned proactively, but you want to be careful not to put wet wipes down the line or an excessive amount of grease. As I pushed my camera out, I was kind of shoveling through a little bit of that buildup, and so my camera head was blocked, and I pushed it into the city line, and I did see further down there was one little bit of an offset right before it went into the manhole, and at that point it did have a little bit of waste built up, but since this does make a turn into a shared line, I think that's probably a city line that I was seeing, and so not your individual responsibility. So far this is looking good. No standing water. That indicates that you have proper grade. A little bit of buildup, but not horrible. I'm accessing it through a clean out. There's a little more buildup. I'm accessing through a clean out right outside the foundation in the front yard. I tried to access through a spot in the basement. It's an access point right behind the furnace, and I only got my camera out about 7 feet, and it went through a couple turns, and I wasn't able to push my camera past one of those next turns, and so I always try to scope from inside the house. That way we can see what's going on under the basement slab, but with this one it had too many turns to be able to push my camera through. There might be other access points that wouldn't have the same issue, but the one that I found, I was having a hard time getting my camera to push any further. And so instead of risking, breaking my reel or the camera head, I decided to go through the clean out in the front yard. But not an incredibly long line, only 60 feet, so that's on the shorter side, which is good. The shorter the line, the better, because there's less line for you to have issues with. You had good grade. You did have a little bit of buildup, and so you could consider having it cleaned, but I think that would be really proactive. I think run some water and avoid putting grease and wet wipes, and you would likely be fine. I'm going to end this recording now.